Blaze and the Monster Machines. Axle City Racers on the PlayStation 4. Right. Just a second. Just Blaze.
Quick Race.
Yeah, this is apparently Mario Kart for kids.
Play with friends. Stempedia.
I'm an animation aficionado of a sort, but you can't pay me to watch this crap. It might be better than Dora the Explorer, who can tell. Okay, acceleration, steering left, steering right, drift. Yes, there is drifting in this game with the R1 button. There's a special skill that each particular character has mapped to the L1 button. You can jump in this game. You can lay on the horn for reasons. You can respawn in case you completely run off the track. I'll show you why that's not really a problem. You can use the right stick to move the camera around, but whatever. In fact, no, that's right. You can press the right stick to adjust the camera angle, the FOV, I guess you could call it, the field of view. It makes no difference that I've noticed. It's not like Stunt Race FX where you have, like, you can look, like, inside the cockpit. You can't do that in this game. Oh, there's also an auto drive system that I'll show you a bit later. I guess I should show you the basics. I shouldn't have to do this, but I'll show you the basics. I mean, you won't need it.
Stempedia.
Nothing else is locked. Nothing. Win more races to unlock this.
Stempedia.
Okay, whatever.
Quick Race. Adventure.
So there's no way for me to. So I can't see the.
Friends.
I can't see the tutorial anymore, so I don't know what to tell you.
Adventure.
We'll do a quick race to start, and then we'll do the adventure. Then we'll do the adventure mode. Oh, never mind. We got the tutorial right here.
Recycling is when you collect things that are old, so they can be turned into something new.
This is ostensibly educational channel, isn't it?
Hi, I'm Blaze. Let's learn how to play.
I'll skip some of this eventually, so don't worry. I'm not gonna make you sit through all of this.
Let's learn how to accelerate. By holding this button, you'll start accelerating. Use these commands to steer in the right direction. To drift, use these commands while you're accelerating. If you drift, you will get a super speed boost.
Me like this? There it is. Just like in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Pads along the track to have a.
Okay, I don't think we need to see all of this. I think we know how to race. I can't establish the basics for you all, though. Where's that listed under game controls? Yeah, we've already established that.
Resume.
So we'll go back to the main menu. You know the basics. You can brake, but why would you ever brake? And I wanted to show you the drift because that's how we're going to charge up our car. So we'll get around to that in a second.
0 degrees Celsius? Hey, that's the temperature that water freezes and changes into ice. Quick Race.
Okay, speak American. Cars. Yeah, hey kids, this is how you convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Subtract 32, then divide. Never mind. What's the rule of thumb? Like, subtract 32, then multiply by. I don't even remember. Don't even worry about it, kids.
Friends.
What is it? 0 degrees is freezing. 100 degrees is boiling. What is it? 32 degrees is body temperature. I don't remember. I'm American. We don't need to know Celsius.
Play with friends.
Anyway, adventure mode. This is basically.
City.
This is basically.
Velocityville.
This is basically the 50cc cup in Mario Kart. Unfortunately, even on the hardest difficulty level, the game is never really that hard. I came in first place in every single race.
Easy.
We're not gonna play.
Medium. Hard. Medium.
I'm going hard.
Blaze.
We can teach kids how to read. Let's see. With this power-up, Blaze's exhaust gets bigger, it becomes really fast, and any truck that knocks into Blaze spins around.
Crusher!
Releases an earthquake tremor that slows everyone down. Yeah, whatever.
Pickle!
Like, from the Humpty Dance? Temporarily protects Pickle from any of the other power-ups, which we won't need.
Darrington!
Confetti temporarily appears on the opponent's screen, making it difficult to see.
Zang!
I've never really been a fan of confetti or snow and, like, distracting effects. Because it's like, I can still see. So anyway. I prefer, like, speed, stuff that actually works. Pushes away everyone he meets, okay.
Starla!
Leave sheriff stars on the ground. So they're like mines. They slow down any other trucks.
Stripes!
Plays the jungle horn. Its music bounces everyone that encounters. So, it gets people crunked in the club? I don't know how this works.
Watts!
I was using her earlier. She has to get an electric charge that makes her faster, and anyone near her gets zapped. So I do want to play as her. For this video. I guess she's like Luigi to Blaze's Mario.
When you push on a spring, you give it energy. The spring uses all that energy to bounce back.
That's great, but where are we going to use a
Axle City
spring in this
Grand
game?
Prix.
When are we going to use a spring in this game?
Welcome to Axle City's Race Day. Get ready for the ultimate high-speed competition to win the Axle City Gold Cup.
Come to think of it, I also have Cars 3 lying around here on the
Ready to
PlayStation
race?
4. Like, I got a bunch of, decent games that kids can play if they want a
Blaze.
racing game.
I'm going to win because I'm going to cheat!
Okay, Star Scream. I think we're good. Oh yeah, if you press R1, there's an auto-driving option. I think it's mainly for people who just want to, coast in, second or third place. But if you want to win, I think you're going to have to drive yourself. We'll mess around with that later, see how stupid it is. So when that icon on the bottom of the screen is blue, that's when auto-driving is on. We're not going to use it. Not for this
Resume.
video. This game does not look particularly good. It looks really blurry. But as a low polygon racer, it seems fine. Remember, we're going to hold down the R1 button to drift so we can get a bit of a speed boost out of these turns. Eventually. If we collect 10 of these... wrenches, then we can use one of our power-ups. Our special skill is mapped to the L1 button. Okay, I'm going to use my super speed in a second.
Electric charge!
Hey! Y'all know what that was all about. Kind of crowded up here for reasons. By the way, this is the hardest difficulty level. This racing feels so pokey. It's like I'm driving an actual go-kart. Instead of, a truck with several hundred horsepower. You can also jump with the triangle button. Don't know why you would. Maybe it's to jump over power-ups or something. I don't know. Like to jump over mines and such. L1.
I'm electric!
Again, it's a kid's game, so it's you have to make the game more approachable than, say, Mario Kart is. Because Mario Kart on 50cc might be a bit much for, kindergartners. But I think anyone over the age of 6 should be fine with the Mario Kart game.
Woohoo!
Which I figure they're already playing. But I guess this is a game for parents who are like, my kid likes Mario Kart, but he's sick of playing it. So I guess we'll buy him this. First place. And the tracks are pretty simplistic. You can't really get lost in them. You can't turn the wrong way, really. At least not early on. Because in Mario Kart, there were areas where you might get stuck in the figure 8 and stuff like that. So this is even easier than that.
0 degrees Celsius? Hey, that's the temperature that water freezes and changes into ice. Axle City HQ Express.
Like I said, speak American. Yep, got a boost off the line. I pressed the X button with perfect timing. So I got a boost right off the line. And the rubber banding AI has already caught up to me. Amazing. There was no way I was going to stay in first place the entire time, huh? Okay, once we come out of this turn, I'm going to use the L1 button.
I'm electric!
Or maybe I'll use it now. Yeah, see, I think I was able to slow him down with my electricity. I'm not sure.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and I got a boost out of the turn because I hit that drift. Just like in Mario Kart. What is it?
Charge!
It's Super Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, whatever. As long as you're in first place, you always get your power-ups. So I guess if you're trailing behind, all the other cars will grab the power-ups before you can get them. Someone's behind me. And there are only, if I press the L1 button, if I press the L1 button, there are only two. Yeah, there's only two field of view adjustments. That's weird. See? That's one. That's two. So they're all basically the same.
I'm electric!
You can press down on the right stick to look behind you. Just kind of see who's trailing you. Whoops.
Woohoo!
You can't jump while in midair. Oh well. I'll take that.
Shocking!
So I'm gonna win this race. Is that about those Patriots, huh? Wait, what the heck? What was that? Okay, I'm gonna win.
Electric!
No, you don't.
Charge!
Oh, now it's the final lap. So I guess the difficulty slider is just to see how bad the rubber banding is. The rubber banding AI is. Basically, how few mistakes are you allowed to make before you have to deal with second place.
Electric! Charge!
Yeah, this is the hardest difficulty level. I might lose eventually. We'll see how it goes.
Woohoo!
There you go. So, coming to the final turn.
I'm electric!
So I'm just getting my superpower charge up every time I make a regular turn, huh? Someone's still catching up to me. Yeah.
Shocking!
I win again. Again, this feels like an actual go-kart, not like a real, like, arcade racer. That's the speed of these things. It's like bumper cars, although not as scintillating. Are bumper cars still allowed anymore? Was it like a concussion issue or something going on with those things? I mean, you can wear a helmet, but I mean, come on.
When you push on a spring, you give it energy. The spring uses all that energy to bounce back.
Could I learn something new, maybe?
Axle City Skyscraper Chase.
Teach these kids about compound interest. Something they can actually use when they become adults. Which that's STEM education. You gotta teach kids a temperature measurement system they'll never use if they're in the United States anyway. And you don't tell the kids how to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius, you're even more out of luck. Maybe Lincoln Chafee was right. Maybe we do need the metric system. Sure, you were expecting a Lincoln Chafee reference in this video game about preschool trucks. Preschool age trucks. Still didn't get that boost yet.
Woohoo!
Got it now. Didn't get the boost out of that. I was avoiding those, so whatever.
Woohoo!
I want to say there's no way to get 100% to collect all the bubbles on all the tracks, so just grab as many as you can on every turn, I guess. I mean, I can't go any faster, and so I pick up all these power-ups. It's like I'm gonna try speed running all this crap. I didn't even get a boost out of that. Can we talk about the educational effect of having these cars spit out electricity? I mean, what are we doing here? Nice water effect, I guess. You're able to spit out if you spit into that water.
Woohoo!
There's my boost. I'll take this. So it's like the coins in Mario Kart, except the coins are literally everywhere. They're in clusters. In the original Mario Kart, the coins would be like on specific. There were lines you would take on the track so you could collect the most coins. Because once you got to level 10, you pretty much kept yourself at level 10 for the rest of the track, unless you got hit by a shell or something. Not a problem here. No one's able to. There are no projectiles in this game, I guess. Yeah, there are no projectiles in this game. Everything just does melee damage. So if you don't rub anybody, you're not gonna be able to knock them out.
One remaining lap.
Just a second. Like I said,
Shocking!
it's all melee damage. No projectiles at all. Which again makes the game a bit easier for kids. It looks like yeah, I am doing a wheelie. Oh well. Boom.
Electric charge!
That does get pretty boring after a while. I figured I might want to mix it up. What do you think this is? Street Fighter 2? Got to announce all the power-ups you're using?
Woohoo!
Didn't get all 10. Looks like I'm gonna win.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I can't jump while I'm on the ramp. I tried. I pressed the triangle button and it made no difference. Someone's creeping up behind me, but it looks like I'm still gonna win. Don't hit those. You don't hit those mines. I win again. I mean, I might lose eventually, and by lose, I mean I might come in second place at some point. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I make no promises. Sad, really. This is the hardest difficulty, by the way. I unlocked a bunch of courses. Again, this is the hardest difficulty level, so if you're over the age of 8, this is how challenging the game is. Maybe I can choose a slower racer.
When you push on a spring, you give it energy. The spring uses all that energy to bounce back.
It's the same two educational
Quick
flashcards. It's the same two
Play
educational.
with friends.
It's the same two educational
Adventure, adventure.
The same two educational flashcards every time. It's annoying.
Custom race.
Apparently, there's a 4-way split screen in this game.
Axle City.
I'm sure-
Final adventure.
I'm sure it runs like crap.
Axle City.
I've already did those.
Velocityville. Grand Prix course. Big tree track.
I can do 5 laps if I somehow wanted to do 5 laps. This is too
Easy.
Let's do-
Medium.
Let's do 2 quickies.
Lots!
Stripes.
And I'll play as Blaze this time. See, in Mario Kart, it was like some characters were slower. They had very slow acceleration. Some had better handling than others.
To balance a swing, it has to weigh the same on both sides. Grand Prix course.
I'm Rob. I love to race. Racing is great. Wrong game. Wrong cartoon. Well, didn't get the boost off the line. Don't worry, I'll get it all back in a second. I'll be in first place by the end of the match, don't worry. So I'm only doing 2 laps. I can only afford to make a couple of mistakes, which is fine, I guess. Nice low polygon foliage, though. See, again, if this game ran at 60 frames a second,
So fast!
like this would be fine. I like the idea of having like a low polygon
Speed
racing game.
time.
Like, what was that racing game? I think I knocked him out. Yeah, there was that turbo racing game I played a while ago. Turbo Shoot Racing. I don't remember what it was called. And that art of the rally racing game, whatever it's called, looks really fascinating. And it's got a really
remaining lap.
and it's got a really interesting low polygon look that I'm really interested in. But it's only available on PC, so we'll see how it goes. Think of it as like John Madden Football with John Madden Football, except it's a racing game. Like it has a similar camera view. Like it's not over the shoulder. It's kind of over the shoulder. Only it's further away from the car, I think. Like this. So it's further away from the car, but it's got. Whoops.
Fast.
Crap. Give me that. Had to press the L1 key to get out of that spin. Whoop, didn't get all 10. If I hit him diagonally, I might be able to get them all, but whatever. Well, I'm gonna win, so whatever. No one's anywhere close to me, dog. Was there a white truck that got kicked out of the race?
So fast.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome. Ka-chow. I unlocked... Force? Am I gonna use the Force, or am I just gonna learn about the Force? That's it, it's just one
0
trace.
degrees Celsius?
Okay.
Hey, that's the temperature that water freezes and changes into ice.
Okay, so I
Quick
think
race.
the conversion trick is subtract 32 from Celsius. No, subtract 32 from Fahrenheit, then cut the temperature in half. So 212 degrees Fahrenheit minus 32 is 180. You cut it in half and you get to 90 degrees Celsius. That's basically where the boiling point of
Play
water
with
is.
friends.
Or subtract 32 from Fahrenheit. That takes you from 32 to 0. Cut it in half, you get 0. That's the freezing point of water. That's all I know.
Play with friends.
The body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Subtract 32 from that, and you get 66. Then you cut it in half, you get 32, 33. That's probably the body temperature in Celsius.
Play with friends.
I think.
STEMpedia.
Okay, what have I learned today, kids? Whenever you push or pull on something, you're using force. Amazing. Okay, let's look at this. Swing. Well, we've already seen this. Both sides of a swing have to be equal in weight in order for it to... I forgot what he said. Some nonsense about swings. But you can tell this is a bullet point from corporate. It's like, we want to make this game educational. But we're not going to actually use the mechanics of the game to explain it. We're just going to make a racing game that's really bad Mario Kart for kids.
STEMpedia.
I'll tell you, that's right. Yes, I was going to show you the...
STEMpedia.
I'm going to show you the auto
Play with
drive.
friends.
Let me show you the auto drive.
Adventure. Play with friends. Axle City. Velocityville. Easy. Hard.
Hard.
Blaze.
You already used him.
Crusher! Pickle!
Darrington.
Zing!
This isn't going to matter against AI, will it? The confetti crap.
Zing!
Starla.
Zing!
When you push on a spring, you give it energy. The spring uses all that
energy to bounce back. I know.
Grand Prix course.
Why not just play Mario Kart auto driving? Resume.
Resume.
Let's see how quickly we get up to speed. So while this is going on, I'll take a look at this. Let's see. Become a fast... Hold on. Now there's a stamp on this. Win the championship at the Axel City Grand Prix, the Monster Dome, and many more tracks. Race with friends in up to 4-player split screen mode. That's fantastic. If they can get 30 frames a second on a big screen TV, split 4 ways, that's pretty good. Just like the old days. Let's see. Let's go back. I'm in 3rd place. I'm not even controlling the race. Put the gears into auto drive for younger players, as you can see right here. So if you want to keep up with your brother and sister, I guess. Easy mode. Like I said, this game came out in... I can barely read this. Yuck. This game came out... Oh, this game is region free. Created by Outright Games, using the Unreal Engine for Nickelodeon. That's good to know, I guess. Let me do a quick check on this. I don't see a date on this. 2021, wow. So we have a front runner or a rear runner. We have a front runner for worst game of the year. Maybe it's a rear runner, I don't know. Is this really better than Chronos? It's more accessible than Chronos. It looks better than Chronos. It doesn't run as well, I mean, maybe. Neither game got a particularly high frame rate. This is the hardest difficulty level, by the way. Maybe I should change the voice acting to Spanish, so I can practice my Spanish. I can practice my Espanol. This is the hardest difficulty level. This is the hardest difficulty level, by the way, y'all. Yeah, 2021. 3D Clouds. Is that like the name of some kind of middleware they put in this game? Oh, this game was developed in London. That's why they got the metric system. This game is rated E for everyone. Like literally everyone. So yeah, why would you buy this game? Well, Mario Kart sold out, or it's too expensive, or you don't have a Switch. Like me, I don't have a Switch. Mommy, I want to play a Mario Kart. Honey, you don't have a Switch. So, I mean, I would just give them, what was it? Team Sonic Racing isn't that good. It's not that great. Cars 4 is getting a bit... Cars 3 is getting a bit less expensive now, so that might be worth playing. And I won the race in auto racing mode. Do I have any good PS4 racing games? I don't think so. I mean, Wreckfest seems fine, but... It's fine, but I already have Flatout on PC. I might as well just play that.
Electricity is energy that can flow from one place to another. Things like lights, or fans, or vacuums, they all work with electricity. Big tree track.
Right. Am I gonna get first place in every race just by auto driving? Probably. Yeah, I'm still auto driving. I don't think I have any PS4 racing games anyway. Yeah, Blur never. Yeah, I got Cars 3 right here on the PS4. I got Super Street the game. I gotta try that out later. I bought that one for like $5. Yeah, Cars 3 was actually not bad. I don't play Gran Turismo games. I'll probably buy one that costs like $2 these days. Like a kid racing game, you know what I mean? I need to play a Forza game. I don't have a single Forza game here, which kind of shocks me. Yeah, give me a second. I gotta take. I got Clad and Returns right here. I gotta pack that up. One of my favorite PS4 games right here, Clad and Returns. It's for like $5. Highly recommended. Trials doesn't count, but I do have Trials Rising on here. Yeah, I got Trials Rising on the PS4. Which doesn't really count as a racing game. It's more of a puzzle platformer, if I'm being honest. I got Flat Out Total Insanity. That's actually a very good game, but it's basically just like Flat Out 3. Did I have any others? I don't think so. Nah. I don't have any Gran Turismo games. Gran Turismo sold like 7 million copies, right? 5 million copies, probably. Kind of shocked I don't have any more racing games. Oh well. Kind of disappointed in myself. Thought I would have had more than that. Yep, not even on the Xbox One. Like the Sega Genesis collection doesn't have any racing games, I don't think. Yeah, no Super Monaco GP. Nope. I mean, like when you think racing games, you think what? Forza on the Xbox. You got Gran Turismo on the PS4. Drive, Ride,
remaining lap.
Dirt, none of which I own. But again, like for kiddie kids, it's probably Cars 3. I mean, Forza sounds like it could be a kid's game. If you add all the guardrails, it could be a kid's game. Yeah, dog, I don't have that many racing games at all. So here's another game I gotta uninstall. I'm still in first place with auto driving. Yeah, they weren't kid. Yeah, disappointing, really. So there's this. Nickelodeon has like a bunch of racing games. I want to say they did like a SpongeBob racing game a while ago. I mean, like Team Sonic turned out to be a disappointment, but I mean, like it's okay. It's just not really that scintillating. Like it's a step down from Sonic and All Stars Racing. They just had better. They had a much better campaign, much better tracks, I would argue. So yeah, I would say Sonic and All Stars Racing is the game to play. I own that on the Wii U, don't I? I want to say I do. I gotta organize all my Wii. I gotta pull up a stack of Wii games and organize them because I'm not organizing them properly. I don't have that many. I only have like maybe 6 or 7. One more race. Again, this is I'm gonna win the entire Grand Prix using the easy mode. Fine.
To balance a swing, it has to weigh the same on both sides. Countryside spin.
Amazing. Yeah, let me get all my Wii U games organized over here. I want to be the dinosaur, Daddy. Fine, whatever. That's right, I got 2 Adventure Time games here. I have Explore the Dungeon on the Wii U, and Finn and Jake Investigations on the PS4. Neither of which is very expensive. Yeah, what games would I recommend? Like a racing game for kids? I think Cars 3 is perfectly fine. It's about $20 though. It's like it costs less than Mario Kart. So you can say that in its favor. It's a perfectly suitable racing game. But yeah, if you have a PC, like if you have like a PC with like a $50 video card in there, you can buy Sonic and All Stars Racing for like $5. It barely runs on laptops. But if you have a computer, if you gave your kid like a computer and you you download the game from Steam, you'll be fine. You just have to. The kid can play offline. It's probably my favorite racing game of the last decade, probably. But I haven't played like the Forzas and stuff like that, so I can't tell you anything about Forza. But yeah, come to think of it, I need to play more racing games. I got Car 2 on the.
Remaining lap.
I got Cars 2 on the Wii, but I did some videos of that. It doesn't seem particularly great. Wonderful 101. Where's my other Wii stuff? Yeah, I got that Tokyo Mirage game that I think got a remake recently, a couple of years ago on the Switch. That Tokyo Mirage game plummeted in price. Yeah, I got Xenoblade Chronicles X I gotta pull out. I got a couple of other... Yeah, I got Terraria on the Wii U. There we go. I need to pull that out. Although I think I already did a video of this. Yeah, I already did a video of Terraria. I gotta separate the Wii games. I already have a separate area for the Wii games. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Yeah, I'll play that game someday. There are a bunch of... Is this related to Tokyo Xanadu by chance? Probably not appropriate for kids, so we'll talk about that later. Where's my other Wii U game? I got Coraline here, right? That was a Wii game. I got that on clearance. The NES Remix Pack. I gotta pull that one out. So I won the entire Grand Prix with auto driving. Amazing. And I unlocked everything else. So I could just let this thing... I could just let this thing run all night and unlock all the tracks. I mean, right? I'm not even sure how much content there is in this game. But I feel like I'm
0 degrees Celsius? Hey, that's the temperature that water freezes and changes into ice. Quick race.
Load times aren't that bad.
Play with friends.
Maybe I should like unlock all the other tracks.
Stempedia.
Nothing else has been unlocked. Whenever you push or pull on something, you're using force. Now teach the kids about support force and gravity force and what's the other force? Because basic Newtonian physics. There's the acceleration force. There's the air resistance in the opposing direction. There's the gravity force, which pushes the car towards the ground. There's a support force, which elevates the car above the ground, which is what the wheels do. Like, you can get really fancy with it if you want.
Stempedia.
But I think we've had enough of this game. What game was this called again? I lost track already. Blaze and the Monster Machines, Axle City Racers. From Nickelodeon. It's rated E for everyone on the PS4. Hard pass on this one. Unless you can't find Cars 4 or Flat Out or any other halfway decent racing game a kid could play, I suppose. Seems Sonic Racing's not that bad, but I would get it for like $10. Maybe. $10. If I didn't already have Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, yeah, I would get it for $10.